Okay, so this is not your average everyday video, as you may have noticed, but it's something I've been thinking of doing for some time now. As you may be aware, today is the 70th anniversary of the Normandy landings, otherwise known as D-Day, on June the 6th, 1944. It was the largest seaborne invasion ever undertaken, and it marked the turn in the Allies' favour and basically led to their victory in the Second World War. It was a momentous occasion. It's an interesting one because this year is also 100 years since the beginning of the First World War. But then there's very few video games that actually are based on World War One, if any, at all actually. Maybe that's a good thing, actually. I think it's probably because it's easy for game developers, to identify an enemy in Hitler and the Nazis in World War II. But the thing is, with first-person shooters, you often forget just what you're doing, I think. Like, in the game, you kill one soldier, you move on to the next one. But there's something about the recreation of D-Day in this game that is just so unlike any other first-person shooter that I thought it'd be interesting to play it through. I mean, it's obviously not a tribute as such, but maybe you'll get a sense of the scale of the horror that the soldiers went through and how lucky we are in this day and age. So I'll be doing it in easy mode because you know how I struggle with first person shooters. I just really want to sort of draw attention to how it all goes during that stage. I mean, it is a really mad level. I'm just looking at the controls here, thinking out, do I want this one? I'll go for it. So, level 1, your finest hour of Medal of Honor Frontline. And when he gets to heaven, to St. Peter he will tell, one more soldier reporting, sir. I've served my time in hell. June 6th, 1944. D-Day. Here we go.
Listen up. The ramp drops, move out. You get lost, look for me. Stay with me and we'll get through this. We've got to take that beat.
There we go, losing pretty much a whole boat of squad men. Yeah, I kept pretty quiet during that because I think you had to let the game speak for itself. Here we go, first level Medal of Honor Frontline, and there he is.
We've got a hell of a mess here. That artillery strike scattered what's left of our squad all over the beach. 4 of our boys over there. Help move up the beach to the seawall.
Okay, so this has to be my favourite first-person shooter, along with Call of Duty 2 Big Red 1 for the PlayStation 2. I just think it's a crazy, brilliant game at the same time. So basically, got a fire here at the bunkers to provide cover, as the game tells you. It's fairly straightforward. Eventually, the soldier will then make a run for it, and you just got to keep going. Everyone's over here. Yeah, and I think the thing about this game as well is that most of these levels have an element of stealth to them. They're quite, you make your way along, you kill one enemy, go on to the next one, and you do so fairly undercover, at least in most situations. This though, it's just full-blown chaos. Go on, you can do it. You can do it. That one, oh, good lord, and there's someone there's being taken down, and the last one's over here. There you go, all rescued. I think I saw a medical kit back there, let's get that quickly. But yeah, most of these levels have an element of stealth to them. This one, no. It is just, it's mad. You try and make your way along, you get hit so much, even on like easy mode. It's proper ballsy. It's nuts. Just trying to imagine this in actual real life. It's crazy. This is also as well the
Damn it! We gotta get the wire cleared. Patterson, you're up. Get over here. Private Jones has enough Bangalores to clear a hole in the wire, but he's pinned behind that Belgian gate down the line. Help Jones back to our position. We'll give you cover fire. Wait for my order. Covering fire!
Okay.
Go, go, go!
Run for it, just run for it. There's nothing else you can do really. But yeah, this is the HD version of Medal of Honor Frontline, which is available with the Medal of Honor game that was released in 2010, I believe, on the PlayStation 3. Exclusive as well to the PlayStation 3 version, which is quite cool.
I won't make it back with this load of Bangalores unless you give me cover. Stay behind me and keep shooting. Ready?
Bit of a glitch there. Must say the graphics haven't done that well, to be honest with you, in terms of like, you know, translating onto the PlayStation 3. But I thought, you know, it'd be interesting doing the HD version, you know. There is no other reason as well to buy the Medal of Honor game that was released in 2008. I'm not even bothered playing it. I just bought the game cheap, second hand, to get this in HD because I love this game so much. Okay, get back. Imagine if that was your job, to just go around blowing stuff up. Just hope for the best. Watch, now I'm going to run back quickly and get... There is a... That's the thing as well. Make sure you make full use of all the stuff along this beach. That we can get there. No, there's definitely... There it is. And there's still boats coming as well. I think this is Omaha Beach. There are 5 beaches, there are 5 sort of areas that the Allies targeted during this invasion. As part of Operation Overlord, but this operation was called Operation Neptune, or anything like that. I'm aware that there's fuel surgeon pack there, but I might need to use that later on.
We'll never get inside that bunker unless we lose the 2 machine gun nests guarding it. Patterson, if you can make it across that minefield to the turret, you can use it against those nests up there. We'll cover you. Covering fire!
Now this is mad. You've got to run across here without stepping on a mine, just like that, and like that as well. And it's impossible for some bits of it. Like seriously, imagine doing that in real life. I just, you know, it's very easy to be like, oh, it's a game, it's easy peasy. But in real life, oh my god, it's petrifying. It's terrified. Up here, you get up here, onto the gun. Immediately get off the gun, because people will then try and take you out from down here. Been walking down here. I think that's it. Just got to fire at these nests on the ridge. There's 2 MG nests there. Destroyed now. More you guys come back. You'll kill these guys, then your teammates will join you. And you're doing it by yourself as well. And just got to wait for these guys to come across. Someone should probably get blown up. Yep, there goes one. There goes an... Oh, no, just about made it. Oh, good lord, see, like that, blimmin' hell. Oh, dear me. There's the captain.
Watch out!
That's pretty much the end of the level now.
Patterson, now let's move out.
And there we go. Your finest hour, finito, and the fight continues. Might as well. Actually, I'll say why not. Happy face. Believe me, the reason why I called it Happy Face is because it's blooming, you know, some nightmare. So, you know, this whole game, you know, so it's almost like, you know, you need to have things every now and then to cheer you up. I mean, it's almost like the music as well is composed by, I can't remember how to pronounce his name, Michael Giacchino, something like that. I can't remember how to pronounce it. My apologies there. But some of the music is seriously so beautiful and emotional. Like, it's hard to play it, to have the music playing while you're playing the game, because it's almost too much in a way sometimes. But yes, that is the first part. I think I might as well do the whole mission. It's just 2 parts. So the next part, we shall continue my sort of memorial to the whole day of June 6th, 1944.
Exams, essays, deadlines, it's officially the worst time of year. And to make it even worse, it's twice a year.